economist.
Nhà kinh tế học.
He is a famous economist.
Anh ấy là một nhà kinh tế học nổi tiếng.
He is a famous economist. He is a famous economist. Stimulus.
Kích thích.
The stimulus worked.
Kích thích đã có tác dụng.
The stimulus worked. The stimulus worked. Surprising.
Ngạc nhiên.
The results were surprising.
Kết quả thật ngạc nhiên.
The results were surprising. The results were surprising. Lifetime.
Suốt đời.
She received a lifetime award.
Cô ấy nhận được giải thưởng suốt đời.
She received a lifetime award. She received a lifetime award. Intention.
Ý định.
His intention is clear.
Ý định của anh ấy rất rõ ràng.
His intention is clear. His intention is clear. Overseas.
Nước ngoài.
He works overseas.
Anh ấy làm việc ở nước ngoài.
He works overseas. He works overseas. Nightmare.
Cơn ác mộng.
I had a nightmare.
Tôi đã gặp một cơn ác mộng.
I had a nightmare. I had a nightmare. Transition.
Chuyển đổi.
The transition was smooth.
Chuyển đổi đã diễn ra suôn sẻ.
The transition was smooth. The transition was smooth. Ultimate.
Cuối cùng.
This is the ultimate test.
Đây là bài kiểm tra cuối cùng.
This is the ultimate test. This is the ultimate test. Initially.
Ban đầu.
She was initially shy.
Ban đầu cô ấy rất nhút nhát.
She was initially shy. She was initially shy. Dialogue.
Đối thoại.
They had a meaningful dialogue.
Họ đã có một cuộc đối thoại có ý nghĩa.
They had a meaningful dialogue. They had a meaningful dialogue. Punishment.
Sự trừng phạt.
He received a punishment.
Anh ấy nhận được một sự trừng phạt.
He received a punishment. He received a punishment. Suggestion.
Gợi ý.
Thanks for the suggestion.
Cảm ơn vì gợi ý.
Thanks for the suggestion. Thanks for the suggestion. Reverend.
Mục sư.
The reverend led the service.
Mục sư đã dẫn dắt buổi lễ.
The reverend led the service. The reverend led the service. Fantastic.
Tuyệt vời.
The view is fantastic.
Khung cảnh thật tuyệt vời.
The view is fantastic. The view is fantastic. Engineer.
Kỹ sư.
He is a software engineer.
Anh ấy là một kỹ sư phần mềm.
He is a software engineer. He is a software engineer. Communicate.
Giao tiếp.
They communicate well.
Họ giao tiếp tốt.
They communicate well. They communicate well. Relative.
Họ hàng.
He visited his relatives.
Anh ấy đã thăm họ hàng của mình.
He visited his relatives. He visited his relatives. Obligation.
Nghĩa vụ.
He has an obligation.
Anh ấy có một nghĩa vụ.
He has an obligation. He has an obligation. Cooperation.
Sự hợp tác.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Cảm ơn sự hợp tác của bạn.
Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your cooperation. Moderate.
Ôn hòa.
He has a moderate opinion.
Anh ấy có quan điểm ôn hòa.
He has a moderate opinion. He has a moderate opinion. Elsewhere.
Nơi khác.
Look elsewhere for answers.
Tìm câu trả lời ở nơi khác.
Look elsewhere for answers. Look elsewhere for answers. Peaceful.
Yên bình.
It's a peaceful village.
Đó là một ngôi làng yên bình.
It's a peaceful village. It's a peaceful village. Overwhelming.
Quá mức.
The task was overwhelming.
Nhiệm vụ đã quá mức.
The task was overwhelming. The task was overwhelming. Percentage.
Phần trăm.
The percentage is low.
Tỷ lệ phần trăm thấp.
The percentage is low. The percentage is low. Physically.
Thể chất.
He is physically strong.
Anh ấy khỏe mạnh về thể chất.
He is physically strong. He is physically strong. Ordinary.
Bình thường.
It was an ordinary day.
Đó là một ngày bình thường.
It was an ordinary day. It was an ordinary day. Instance.
Ví dụ.
For instance, look here.
Ví dụ, nhìn đây.
For instance, look here. For instance, look here. Conspiracy.
Âm mưu.
It was a conspiracy theory.
Đó là một lý thuyết âm mưu.
It was a conspiracy theory. It was a conspiracy theory. Secondly.
Thứ hai là.
Secondly, we need more data.
Thứ hai là, chúng ta cần thêm dữ liệu.
Secondly, we need more data. Secondly, we need more data. Honestly.
Thành thật.
Honestly, I don't know.
Thành thật mà nói, tôi không biết.
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Internal.
Nội bộ.
Internal issues must be solved.
Vấn đề nội bộ phải được giải quyết.
Internal issues must be solved. Internal issues must be solved. Revolution.
Cách mạng.
The Industrial Revolution changed everything.
Cuộc cách mạng công nghiệp đã thay đổi mọi thứ.
The Industrial Revolution changed everything. The Industrial Revolution changed everything. Personnel.
Nhân sự.
We need more personnel.
Chúng tôi cần thêm nhân sự.
We need more personnel. We need more personnel. Construction.
Xây dựng.
The construction is ongoing.
Việc xây dựng đang diễn ra.
The construction is ongoing. The construction is ongoing. Recommendation.
Đề xuất.
I have a recommendation.
Tôi có một đề xuất.
I have a recommendation. I have a recommendation. Prosecute.
Truy tố.
They will prosecute the thief.
Họ sẽ truy tố tên trộm.
They will prosecute the thief. They will prosecute the thief. Inflation.
Lạm phát.
Inflation is rising.
Lạm phát đang gia tăng.
Inflation is rising. Inflation is rising. Substance.
Chất.
This substance is toxic.
Chất này độc hại.
This substance is toxic. This substance is toxic. Satellite.
Vệ tinh.
The satellite is in orbit.
Vệ tinh đang trên quỹ đạo.
The satellite is in orbit. The satellite is in orbit. Increasingly.
Ngày càng.
It's increasingly difficult.
Nó ngày càng khó khăn.
It's increasingly difficult. It's increasingly difficult. Competitive.
Cạnh tranh.
The market is very competitive.
Thị trường rất cạnh tranh.
The market is very competitive. The market is very competitive. Advertising.
Quảng cáo.
He works in advertising.
Anh ấy làm việc trong ngành quảng cáo.
He works in advertising. He works in advertising. Ridiculous.
Nực cười.
That's a ridiculous idea.
Đó là một ý tưởng nực cười.
That's a ridiculous idea. That's a ridiculous idea. Discovery.
Phát hiện.
The discovery was amazing.
Phát hiện thật tuyệt vời.
The discovery was amazing. The discovery was amazing. Thanksgiving.
Lễ tạ ơn.
We celebrated Thanksgiving.
Chúng tôi đã tổ chức lễ tạ ơn.
We celebrated Thanksgiving. We celebrated Thanksgiving. diplomatic.
Ngoại giao.
They had a diplomatic meeting.
Họ đã có một cuộc họp ngoại giao.
They had a diplomatic meeting. They had a diplomatic meeting. Originally.
Ban đầu.
He is originally from Japan.
Anh ấy ban đầu đến từ Nhật Bản.
He is originally from Japan. He is originally from Japan. Ceremony.
Lễ.
The ceremony was beautiful.
Buổi lễ rất đẹp.
The ceremony was beautiful. The ceremony was beautiful. Cultural.
Văn hóa.
He attended a cultural event.
Anh ấy đã tham dự một sự kiện văn hóa.
He attended a cultural event. He attended a cultural event.